know me well enough. My name is Ellis Spezia, and I'm here with Kevin from First Corner and OMSE, and we are here in front of the Nitrocross Next EVO car for the 2024-25 season, and we're going to be giving a little walkthrough of all the work that they've done to not only give the car a fresh look, but some awesome performance upgrades as well. So this is my first time driving a Nitrocross Next car, but it is also ceremoniously the final time that the Nitrocross Next class will hit the track in this current spec. And behind us is the Next EVO. Since you have had quite a hand in helping bring this to life and have this demo car here for us, why don't you just tell us a little bit about the specs and what the process has been to bring the current cars up to this regulation so that we can go even faster next year.
This is the Next EVO class. This is the new series for the 24-25 season. And what we've actually done is taken the Supercar Lights product, which we produced and have produced over the last 10 years, and we're basically upgrading that, giving it a fresh breath of life. Overall, it will have a complete new body shape, really young, futuristic shape. That's we're still doing a little bit of the design work on that at the moment, but we're very close now. But this is actually the Next EVO test car, so it's based on the Supercar Lights product. The car will have, or this car has, the new upgraded engine, turbocharged engine. There are other areas that we've improved on as well. We have suspension improvements. We also have a flappy paddle gearbox system in the car that we will use. But primarily it's about upgrading the original Supercar Lights car into a new product and a new series for the 24-25 season.
So it's still going to be pretty sort of comfortable and home feeling to the drivers that have already been driving in the normal Lights car through Nitrocross, and I think it's exciting. I mean, you guys are going to tape the gap jump next year, if I'm correct. So having that element as a stepping stone to get ready to go into Group E, I definitely think closing that barrier in terms of power and performance is going to be really cool. But would you say, are you most excited to see when that first race weekend, kicks off and the cars hit the track for the first time?
I think the first thing that really will strike everybody is the new look of the car. As I said, the current Supercar Light shape is around 13 years old. So the new shape is really quite futuristic. So I think that's the one thing that really is going to be a big impact when the series starts next year, is the visual, futuristic look of this new car. And it's taking it to a new era of racing. I mean, just back to your point on how the drivers will feel, the Supercar Lights car has always been a good, comfortable car to drive, easy car to drive. We're not taking that away. We need this to be a product that can be used as a stepping stone from the lower classes through Next EVO in the Nitrocross series, full through to the Group E programs.
So as someone who primarily drives an electric motorsport, I've had my eye on the Group E for a long time now. And what does it mean for you guys that even though this is the stepping stone in, it's still a combustion series and it's still, got 6 gears and has that noise and that rumble? So what are you guys doing to sort of bring it as close as possible to keep that, image alive of having the more sustainable motorsport?
Yeah, so running the Supercar Lights car as we've done up to now in the series has been really good. But what we wanted to try and do was demonstrate a policy that we have at OMSE and First Corner, is that we're all about green, sustainable motorsport, and we work in all areas to try and achieve that. So with FC1, obviously electric power, very sustainable. With the new Next EVO car, that will run on fossil-free fuel. But most importantly for us, I think one of the things that's quite unique for motorsport is that we have offered a package of components to new teams and drivers, whereby the components that are taken away from the car with the upgrade kit, basically we've made an option for those parts to be able to be recycled into other motorsport categories. We've set up an agreement with racecar.net in Europe for those parts to be advertised and sold on into new areas of motorsport. So that's upcycling all of the components that are no longer used in this car, which can be used in other areas of motorsport. So that's reinforcing our commitment to sustainability in motorsport.
Awesome. Well, I know I'm super excited to see how it unfolds, and might end up in the driver's seat of one at some point. So yeah, it's going to be a ceremonial send-off to get these final weekend of the normal Nitrocross Next class here in Vegas. I think what a way to send it off, and it's a pretty crazy circuit design that Travis has cooked up, so I think it's going to be a good weekend.
Absolutely. I mean, Travis always comes to the table with the right products in terms of Nitrocross, and I think it's going to be good to see the supercar lights running for the final time. A little bit of a tear in our eye, really, at OMSE in first corner, but the product we've got going forward is really going to be a milestone in motorsport environmental recycling capability. Really, we are extending and we're pushing the boundaries of those areas. For us, having you on board potentially next year, massive benefit for us for having an American driver in the series.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, for showing us around the Next EVO car, and let's give these normal supercar lights a good send-off in Vegas and have a good weekend.